This video was made possible by Gamersgate.com. Download games anytime, anywhere. Skip it up and that up. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Rich of Review Tech USA, and I'm turned on and disturbed at the same time. If I had $1 for every person that asked me to talk about the PS4 or PS Orbis, rumored specs, I would have $10. No, I'm playing. A lot of people did message me wanting me to talk about the next-gen PlayStation's rumored specifications and what I think of them. So basically, PlayStation Orbis dev kits or PS4 dev kits have been sent to developers. The first dev kit was pretty much just a video card. The second one, which is being released now, is a modified PC. There's going to be a third dev kit for the Sony PS4 or Orbis being released in January. Then there's going to be the final dev kit released in summer of 2013. Now, the educated rumor that's going around about the PS4 is that it's going to use an AMD A10 APU, which is an accelerated processing unit which combines the CPU, the central processor, and the graphics processor on one chip. The ultimate goal for the PlayStation 4 or Orbis is they want it to be able to run games in full 1080p at 60 frames per second in 3D with no problem. And they said they want to create a machine that's going to be powerful enough for today and tomorrow's market. Also, the dev kits are going to have either 8 gigabytes or 16 gigabytes of RAM, and the hardware is not being made in Japan, which is curious. So what do I think of these specs? Well, I'll tell you right now, these specs have been around for a while. There have been rumors about Sony going with AMD and using their APU chips for over a year now. I think I talked about the Sony PS4 using an APU like over a year ago or a year ago. So there's a very big chance that there is a lot of truth to this rumor because it's kind of stayed the same for a very long time. And when a rumor keeps on repeating itself and staying the same, there is a lot of truth to it. Now, I'll tell you right now, if these are the specifications of the PlayStation 4 and it's going to have an AMD APU and like a 7670 dedicated graphics chip in there, which I'm assuming they're going to do, I hope to God they just don't use the APU for graphics, this system is not going to handle 4K visuals. That whole rumor that's going around that the PS4 or Orbis is going to be 4K TV ready, come on, man, you're not doing that with an A10 APU and a 7670. Honestly, with these specs, you know that spare parts gaming PC I made? I sold it to a friend of mine because he was interested in it. These specs for the PS4 are pretty much dead on with that gaming PC that I built. It's not going to be that much more powerful. As a matter of fact, they may have the exact same performance when it comes to gaming. So that to me makes me question. I know that gaming PC couldn't do full 1080p. I mean, it could do full 1080p, you saw the video, but not at 60 frames a second, and definitely not in 3D. Unless they're really tweaking that A10 APU and making a very beast 6670 GPU or 7670 graphics processor from AMD, there's no way you're getting 1080p 60 frames per second in 3D out of the PS4. It's just not going to happen. And also, too, for everyone out there that thinks that the Xbox 720 and PlayStation 4 are going to be so much more powerful than the Wii U, I'm telling you right now, I know this is just a rumor, but it's a pretty educated rumor that's been consistent for a long time. These specs are not going to be that much more powerful than the Wii U. I'm letting you know that right now. The PS4 is going to have more RAM, which will make it somewhat more capable, but I have a feeling that the playing field for next gen between the Xbox 720, the PlayStation Orbis / PlayStation 4, and the Wii U is going to be pretty even. It's going to be, all the systems are going to have pretty much equal capabilities. Because think about it, if they made the PlayStation 4, 4K resolution TV capable, the system will be like $600, $700. And look what happened with the PS3 when it first came out, when it launched at $500, $600. It killed it. And now in this economy, which is 10 times worse than it was in 2006, there's no way that they can launch a system for $600. People are complaining about the price of the Wii U, which makes no sense to me. I don't know what price they expected. But people are complaining about $299 and $349 for the Wii U. Do you think they're going to go out and spend $600 or maybe even more for a 4K capable gaming console from Sony or Microsoft? I don't think so, Bob. So the bottom line is, if you're thinking that the PlayStation 4 or Xbox 720 are going to be these beast 4K resolution capable gaming consoles, they're not going to be. They can't. The people in this economy won't spend that kind of money for that kind of system. So what's your take on this? Do you think that these rumored specs of the PlayStation 4/Orbis are true? Or do you think the Xbox 720 and the PlayStation 4 will be way more powerful? Make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And if you have an interesting news story you would like me to discuss, private message me with a link via YouTube. And if I use your news article, I will give you a shout out in the video and feature your YouTube channel in the description.